Men in our state have more options when it comes to family planning. Planned Parenthood Arizona announcing they're currently taking appointments for vasectomies at their Tucson clinic with hopes of expanding services to the valley. The group says it's all in response to Roe v. Wade getting overturned last summer and a surge in demand for the procedure as couples look for other ways to prevent pregnancies.
Mi parte favorita de ser padre.
Guillermo Garlobo tells me his favorite part about being a dad is being a protector. Even though Guillermo's daughter is already an adult, he says his job as a dad isn't done yet.
Porque ser padre es un maestro.
Guillermo tells me to be a dad is to be a teacher. He says you're a teacher for the rest of her life. If your daughter is 60 or 40, you're a dad forever. Guillermo tells me being a dad is the ultimate honor. He's a religious person and says he views it as a gift from God, but also realizes not everyone sees it that way and may need other options when it comes to family planning. And right now in Arizona, families have more options. Planned Parenthood Arizona recently announcing they'll provide vasectomies for the first time in more than a decade. The group tells me it's all in response to Roe v. Wade getting overturned last year. Since that decision, Planned Parenthood says the number of vasectomies they've performed has skyrocketed 40% in states where their clinics currently offer the procedure. It's a relatively routine, quick procedure, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. It's been around for over 100 years, but it's a procedure that we do as an outpatient. It takes around 10 minutes in the clinic, usually just under a local anesthetic.
Dr. Matthew Steinway is a Valley-based urologist affiliated with Honor Health. Since Roe v. Wade was repealed last summer, have you seen more interest in vasectomies and men getting vasectomies?
Probably initially a little bit up front. I think since then, I've probably seen more patients come in where their significant others have kind of pushed them towards coming in to be evaluated or at least to learn more about it as an option.
Do you think there's now more of a conversation about men needing to also have a role when it comes to family planning?
I think for sure there's more discussion between men and women about what other options are available in terms of birth control and family planning. At some point there will be other options for men in terms of family planning, but those are very new and really probably the surest thing that we have available at this point is the vasectomy.
Guillermo says whatever your position is, that conversation is the most important part of the decision-making process. Tiene que ver con la comunicación entre los dos.
Obvio, si no hay comunicación.
He tells me, obviously, if there's no communication or confidence in the relationship, then the relationship doesn't exist. And that is really the key here. Talk to your partner, then talk to your doctor to see if this is the right decision for you. So this morning, we're diving deeper with the pros and cons, starting with the pros of vasectomies. So as you heard the doctor say, they are relatively quick. The procedure itself can be done in as little as 10 minutes. That's minus the prep time, of course. It's an outpatient procedure, so you can go home right after. And in most cases, it's done with a local anesthetic, so you don't need to go all the way under with full anesthesia. Also, it's much less invasive for a man to get a vasectomy than it would be for a woman to undergo a tubal ligation, commonly known as getting your tubes tied. But there are some downsides you need to consider. Vasectomies are usually permanent. Yes, there are instances where they can be reversed. It doesn't always work, though. And like any procedure, there is a small risk of infection, also a risk of prolonged pain. There's a lot of different methods out there, so really that can have an impact. And although vasectomies have proven to be very effective, they're not considered to be 100%. Meantime, Planned Parenthood currently offering the procedure in Tucson, as we mentioned, with hopes to bring it to the Valley. They told me yesterday, hoping to do it by the end of this year. Of course, you can head to ABC15.com, the main page. We just posted this story for you, along with some other information you might want to consider.